Good morning. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yentan. Principal Director for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Vizole Sokre, has informed that a new standard operating procedure, SOP, for COVID testing, discharging patients, quarantine and home isolation will be announced after the meeting of the high-powered committee on COVID. He said that although there is further relaxation on the lockdown, the public have to be more careful and proactive in preventive measures. Dr. Sokre also cautioned against the arrival of seasonal flu and stressed on the need to take precautions by avoiding crowded places, close contact, and confined places, and to wear masks and wash hands frequently with soap and water. He informed the maximum number of private hospitals in Dimapur and Kohima have applied for permission for COVID tests in their hospitals, while some were in the process of registration and procuring the necessary devices. In view of limited manpower of pathologists and microbiologists in private hospitals, Dr. Sokre said the department had written to the Indian Council of Medical Research and the central government to relax the norms so that trained personnel can conduct the test. The principal director said private hospitals have been encouraged to set up COVID testing facility so that COVID certificate is not denied to the public. Kohima District Administration has ordered sealing of more areas in the state capital following the detection of COVID-19 positive persons. An order issued by the Additional Deputy Commissioner of Kohima Litrongla Dongpi Ritsa stated that the demarcated locations are in Officers Hill Colony, Porter Lane Colony, Upper Janmari Colony, Chotsuma Village, New Market Colony, Perajeze Colony and Sikazo Colony, Kohima. The order further said that all movement of persons and vehicles within the defined sealed area is restricted and under active surveillance until further orders. Deputy Commissioner and District Task Force on COVID-19 Trensang, Kumar Ramnikant, has lifted the sealing of some houses and business establishments on completion of 14 days sealing period as well as completion of all contact tracing and testing. The order stated that all normal functioning will be allowed to resume as per various SOPs and medical advisories issued by the government from time to time in relation to COVID-19 pandemic. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the inaugural session of the Governors' Conference on National Education Policy through video conference today. The conference titled Role of NEP 2020 in Transforming Higher Education is being organized by the Ministry of Education. NEP 2020 is the first education policy of the 21st century which was announced after 34 years of the previous national policy on education 1986. NEP 2020 is directed towards major reforms in both school and higher education level. The new national education policy strives for making India into an equitable and vibrant knowledge society. It envisions an India-centered education system that contributes directly to transforming India into a global superpower. The third Rashtriya Poshan Mah is being celebrated this month to address malnutrition among young children and women. The objective of the Poshan Mah is to encourage Jan Bhagidari to ensure health and nutrition for everyone. Women and Child Development Ministry said the Poshan Mah is celebrated every year under Poshan Abhiyan, which was launched in 2018. Considering the prevalent COVID situation in the country, the ministry is encouraging all stakeholders to use digital platforms for celebrating Poshan Mah. The importance of nutrition was recently emphasized by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the 68th edition of his Man Ki Baat program on All India Radio on 30th of last month. He stressed on the important role played by nutrition in helping children and students to attain their optimum potential. The Prime Minister also noted the efforts made during the past few years, especially in villages where public participation in Nutrition Week and Nutrition Month is converting nutrition awareness into a mass movement. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.